Kim made her way into her father's study room, walked towards him, and informed him that she needed to talk to him. Looking at her, he stated that he had done a lot of talking with her and didn't have the energy to continue. He told her that she should focus on reflecting on her bad character and what she had done. Kim begged him, telling him that she had learned her lesson and realized that what she did was not right. She stated that being on house arrest all this while had taught her to be considerate of her actions. As she was about to continue, her stepsister walked in. Without acknowledging Kim's presence, she walked up to their father and greeted him. Her father's mood lit up when he saw her, asking if she was okay and needed anything. Kim's stepsister looked at Kim and asked her to leave for a moment since she wanted to have a private conversation with their father. Not wanting to intrude, Kim left and stood outside by the door. She listened as they laughed and joked around. She wished her father could at least show her that kind of love and tenderness. That was all she had ever craved growing up, especially since she had lost her mother as a baby and had no knowledge of what she was like. The only parent she had ever known was her father. As she stood there waiting for them to finish talking, her stepsister walked out, glanced at her, and told her she could go in. Kim went back in and stood before her father, who told her she could continue with what she was saying. She told him that she was now a changed person and that she realized she shouldn't have done what she did. Being locked up had given her time to sit down and reflect on herself. She admitted that she was embarrassed about her actions and stated that she wanted to turn a new leaf and be the daughter he truly wanted. Her father looked at her with doubt in his eyes. He stated that he didn't believe her, reminding her of how obsessed she had been with Sunjin. He didn't believe that such an obsession could go away overnight. He told her that he had done risky things to protect her, things that, if they came out, would ruin his entire reputation. Kim looked at him and admitted that she had loved Sunjin since she was a child. But she had just realized that it wasn't good to hold on to that. She was ready to move on and let Sunjin be, believing she could always find someone better, someone who would treat her well and see her worth. Her father kept his eyes on her, not believing a word she was saying. He knew the kind of person she was, and believed she was saying all this just to get out of the house arrest he had put her under. He told her to tell him what she planned to do to prove she was being truthful, because her words alone were not convincing. Standing firm, Kim told her father that he could arrange a marriage for her and that she would gladly accept it to show him that she had moved on. Her father looked at her, and the fact that she was willing to move on from Sunjin made her words more convincing. He agreed to her request. She also stated that she wanted to go back to school and was ready to move on with her life and work hard as she used to. Her father agreed to arrange for her return to school. Before she could walk out, he told her he would be keeping an eye on her and that if she was lying, he wouldn't go easy on her. Kim assured him that she was serious, thanked him, and walked out. Later that same day, Woobin made his way into Tech Bloom for a business meeting. Entering the boardroom, he found Sunjin already waiting for him. As soon as Sunjin saw him, he jokingly told him that at least this time he was early. Woobin, not acknowledging the joke, sat down, took out his file, and told Sunjin that they could start the meeting. Noticing Woobin's aloof attitude, Sunjin obliged and updated him on the progress of the project. He stated that the returns from the project would start showing in 6 months. Woobin, looking at him, stated that 6 months was too long. He reminded Sunjin that they had spent a lot of money saving Tech Bloom and were promised they would triple their investment in 4 months. That was the timeline they were expecting. Sunjin tried to explain that 4 months was a short period and that they would try to work within that timeline. As he spoke, he showed Woobin their files. As Woobin went through them, Sunjin looked at him, wondering if he was okay since he was acting distant. He made a comment about Woobin's pink hair, saying he thought it was just for the wedding, and was surprised to see him still keeping it. Woobin closed the file, stood up, and told Sunjin that they would allow the 6 months, but it should not exceed that. Sunjin stood up and thanked him for his consideration. Concerned, he asked if everything was okay and if there was anything he could do to help. Woo Bin looked at him coldly and told him that he just needed space and some time to himself.